As a content creator, you having either copyright claim or copyright strike on your channel can be very frustrating, especially that copyright strike, because 3 copyright strikes can actually take down your channel. Yes, and copyright claims, whether you are monetized or not, you actually need to take note of these things, because any of your videos that has a copyright claim on it, of course, is not going to get monetized even after your channel is monetized, and it can even give you issues when it's time for your channel to get monetized. So please, let's just try to avoid copyright claim, whether as a small YouTuber or a big YouTuber. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can film your videos without having copyright claims attached to them. Copyright simply refers to the right to copy. It's as simple as that. So now any content that you have that's, or maybe let's assume I create a content now, my music, my own video, whatever it is, and you decide to use content without me giving you the right to copy, then you're going to get a copyright claim on that particular content. Do you understand? So if I'm the owner of this particular content, I have to give you permission to use it before you use it, unless I can decide to charge you a copyright claim on that particular content that you have used. Do you understand? So in order for you to avoid copyright claim or copyright strike, don't use anybody's content without their permission. It can be frustrating, or it can allow you to sweat if you do. You understand? So just avoid it, okay? So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is using copyright music, okay? Now, of course, everybody knows music is life, so most times you would want to use music, background music for your videos, whether it be sit-down videos or your vlogs. You can use background music, but it is advisable that you use background music that will not now allow YouTube to flag your video as a copyright video. Any music you want to use, make sure it is free. You can always get non-copyright music from your YouTube library. If you just go to your YouTube studio, you're going to see it there. You will see the YouTube library there. You can even download, you understand, from that place. You can download the songs you want to do, listen to the songs there, then download the songs you want to do, then add it to your videos. Very easy. So you can either use songs or music from YouTube library, or you can pay to use songs from different apps or sites that offer that privilege. For example, Epidemic Sounds, you can actually use Epidemic Sound. It has a lot of sounds that you can use non-copyright. So far you're getting it from them, but you're going to pay. So if you're not monetized yet and you still feel like going ahead with that, there's no problem. If not, you can decide to use songs from the YouTube library. There are also some YouTube channels that produce background music that you can use without copyright claim. So, and then you can maybe give credit to them. But me, I will not advise you to use those. Well, I'm not saying you shouldn't use, because some of them are actually good. Okay, you can use some of them and not get flagged down. But I've seen some people comment on some of those channels that, oh, I used this one and I give credit to the owner, but at the same time I was still flagged, my video was still flagged as copyright. Do you understand? So it's either you just pay, or you use from YouTube library, or you just leave your video like that and don't use any sound and don't use those sounds. Okay, that's the reason I'm not even using. I love sounds, I love music a lot, but I'm not using because I don't want that kind of issue. Do you understand? So that is one thing. Avoid using background music that is not yours. Now, another thing about background music is sometimes you might be filming in a particular place, you might even be vlogging, or you might go for an event and then you might decide to just record some parts of the event. Now, note that you have to be very conscious, because there are some places you go to, they play songs that are already copyrights. Do you understand? Songs that are not yours. So if while you're filming, your video speaker, your phone speaker or your camera speaker is speaking those sounds, when you eventually upload those videos, if you don't edit those sounds out of your videos before uploading, YouTube is going to flag those videos as copyright. Do you understand? So don't just avoid all those kind of things. Okay, be very conscious when you are filming. Be conscious of sounds around. You are allowed to use all this. You can, if you go for an event and it's maybe all these live bands that are singing, they're just singing normal songs with their mic and all of that, you can decide to use those ones. You can even still edit them, all right, just in case. But you know, those are the things that you can put into consideration just to avoid any issues with copyright. Another thing I'm going to advise you to do is to avoid using some people's content, like reused content, maybe people's videos. For example, these baby Nigerian videos. If you don't know how to edit them, don't bother using them. Do you understand? If you don't know how to edit those reused contents, don't bother using them. All those videos that have watermarks, maybe TikTok watermark, Instagram watermarks, all those videos, don't reuse them. There are ways you can actually download those videos to get the original platforms. Okay, so don't reuse them. And people, when they see their content used on your videos without their permission, they can actually charge you for that. So they're going to report you to YouTube, and YouTube is actually going to penalize you for that and put a copyright claim on your video. And or it can even be a copyright strike, which is even the worst one, because 3 copyright strikes will mean your YouTube is going to delete your channel forever and ever. Okay, so don't frustrate yourself, and don't, destroy your efforts, your hard work on your channel. Now, there are some pictures also that are licensed. Okay, so those kind of pictures, for example, you'll see there are some pictures that have some watermarks on them. Such pictures, too, you shouldn't use them on your videos, okay, so that they don't cause your videos to have copyright infringement on them. Do you understand? So all those things, just avoid them. Now, let's assume, because I know it's possible that you already have some videos that you already uploaded and they have the copyright claim on them. There's no problem. You see this particular video that is up here, you can actually click on that particular video, and I explained in that particular video how you can go on YouTube Studio and trim out that particular segment or that particular thing that has a copyright claim in that video. You can actually locate it and trim it out before it is too late, actually. So you can go there, watch that video, and then use it to remove copyright claims from all your videos, because there was one of my videos that had a copyright claim, but I didn't trim out the entire segment. I only trimmed out the copyright sound in that particular segment, and my video was very fine. YouTube reviewed, and then it was fine. So let's just try to avoid all of these things so that we don't get frustrated when it's time for our channels to get monetized, or we don't create videos and not get paid for those videos, except if you're just creating YouTube for fun. So my returning viewers and subscribers, you're welcome. And if you're new, I'm Glory C, and this is an educative channel where I talk about video editing, about YouTube and development, whether it be self-development or digital development. So you can always be sure to get something relevant to your growth from this channel. So like this video, yes, and subscribe to join this beautiful family. All right, I'll see you on my next one. Bye.